feel the heat, but we don't wanna let go. We answer questions that we ask alone. I hear the words, but they're coming out an echo. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? Why complicate that feeling hate when it suffocates at the bottom? Don't take the bait, just walk away, resuscitate your nirvana. I feel a way I never felt before. I finally found what I'm looking for. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? Lazarus, so you've been laid to rest. Forever in our open arms, we're thankful we made it safe so far. We proudly show our battle scars because they made us true. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? Lazarus, so you've been laid to rest. Lazarus, so you've been laid to rest.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 21st episode of FNV. FNV is short for Friday Night VTubing, and it is a show where I, your host, Zarastro, interview various VTubers from all over the community. In tonight's episode, our wonderful guest, or you could say, fuck no, I forgot, whatever. Let's introduce our guest. Let's introduce our guest, Kite Hasegawa.
Hey, Zarastro, hey everybody. Hope you're all doing good today, and thanks for having me.
What a way to
Quite
start,
the
huh? So, Kite, tell the people who might not know about you, tell them about yourself. You know, who are you?
Yeah,
What
sure.
you do, that stuff. How did you get to be such a handsome and big boy? That too.
Oh, well, you know, one day I was walking down the street, eating popcorn. Decided one day that I wanted to become a VTuber, and I'm just kidding. No.
We're not at that question yet. We'll get there. Just not yet.
Right. But yeah, for real. Yeah, as Zarastro said, I'm Kite Hasegawa. I'm 1/5 of the indie VTuber group Invicta, comprising of myself, Taiga Chama, Kane Knight, Harmony Kairos, and Nicholas Snello. I recently just debuted just a little over a month ago, so I'm still pretty much a neophyte to the VTuber community, but here we are now. So far, so good, and just glad to be here.
That's pretty cool. I think you're actually the first guest that I've had on that is part of a group.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. Because I had Yuria on previously on episode 15, but she was in OTP, but when I got her on, she wasn't in OTP anymore.
I see.
So yeah, but yeah, no, it was a pretty fun episode so far, with her. But I'm looking forward to having my first member of a group.
Maybe some more in the future. We'll see.
maybe. We'll see. But we leave that to the future. For now, let me ask, when did you debut? I missed
I
it.
actually debuted on. No, it's all good. It was a pretty discreet debut.
Oh,
I actually debuted on February 26th. So
February
just, yeah,
26th. Ah,
very, very fresh.
yes. How's streaming been so far?
Really been enjoying it. The VTuber community has been super welcoming. Have at least particularly for my community, everyone's been pretty nice, very supportive, and haven't had any problems so far, surprisingly enough. At least not in my neck of the woods.
Were you expecting problems?
I mean, if you enter the VTuber community and see what's going on Twitter every other week, you just kind of
Were you expecting?
wait the day it happens.
You were expecting drama.
Mhm. Thankfully, I'm not quite the magnet for it. Well, not just yet.
Surprisingly, somehow I ain't either. And I still don't know how. We must be too handsome to be cancelled.
You know what? Hopefully that is the case, and hopefully it persists to be the case.
I agree. Hopefully, yeah. But yeah. Let's get on to the first main question that we have as a backbone. These are questions that I ask in every stream or in every episode. So let me ask, what's your lore? If you have any. You mentioned that you're a dragon boy, or what was it?
Yeah, people actually kind of get confused when they first see me and they see this description like Dragon Boy. I don't see any hint of a Dragon Boy. So
let's look at those eyes.
It is relative to my lore.
Let's look at those eyes.
Yeah, just the eyes. Probably in the eyes and the fangs, but other than that, you're not going to see any scales.
The disguise is good.
Or wings.
Exactly.
I guess it's working.
They're being too distracted by your arms and mine.
You know what? That's perfect. That's perfect. Like, if ever, it's not just that. Like, it's not the Dragon Boy thing. If ever I mess up on stream, at least I know everybody will be distracted by my arms.
And the pecs. The pecs that are peeking out over there.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit of a peek over there.
There's a little bit of peek, like half of them.
Yeah, my vest just holding on for dear existence to not expose anything else.
It needs 2 buttons for a reason.
Exactly. That's what I've been telling everybody.
Yes.
But yeah, oh man, about my lore. So, well, I actually haven't gone into much detail about it yet, but what the public does know so far is, so I originally come from a different world, and my existence here on this planet you call Earth is somewhat of a second life for me, in a way.
A fellow isekai person.
There you go.
Oh yeah, we both got great arms. We've both got unique eyes, some amazing pecs. We're both isekai. Fuck yeah.
Are you sure? Hey, we might actually have been brothers in a different life. We're just not sure about it yet.
Although you're a dragon, I'm a demon. We don't, our kinds don't mix that much, but you know, brothers from another mother, probably.
Perhaps. You know how it is in other worlds, yeah.
But yeah, so you also mentioned that you're a host.
Yeah.
Well, not tonight. Tonight I'm the host.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm actually glad that as soon as you said host, like, because it goes either way for people. In your case, you're part of the special 10% that gets, at least I'm assuming based on the assumption you just made, that you're of that special 10% that got it right.
I'm thinking either, I'm not thinking show host. I'm thinking like Oran High School Host Club or something.
Oh,
like
that
way
okay.
of host. Is it that host or is it my type of host?
It's your type of host.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. So I might have. Okay, sorry, I was not in that 10%.
No, I guess not.
I was like 50% into that 10%. You know, I was like, it's either or. I'm not sure. Both of them can match you. Like, I see the badge that you've got. Like that badge could be like, yeah, this is my VIP badge. This is to say I belong here. I don't have one of that. I just have a dog tag saying I'm dead.
You know, the funny thing is that since I have like the badge, like,
Yeah.
people would kind of assume that, like, why would like that kind of host have a badge? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, people come up with some crazy theories, like, oh, maybe it's a badge for a special VIP hotel he gets to go to as a host when he brings people. Like, no. It's a very creative theory, yeah, but no.
But it's not that accurate. But I mean, I can't blame them for thinking those types of things.
Yeah, you know what? Me neither. I mean, given my appearance and all, I can't blame him either.
Yeah. But so then what do you host? Let me ask then. What are you a host of? If not women.
Well, aside from that, I do like to, well, I haven't done it yet because it's still in progress. I like to do commentary on both competitive, well, basically anything that's PvP. Not anything, but certain games that are PvP. Could be professional, but I do like to focus on the more, the more casual, chaotic PvP. Let's say just between casual VTubers and so on.
So what games do you have in mind in that sense then? So that would be stuff like what? Apex maybe? Valorant?
Yeah, stuff like Apex, stuff like Valorant. Could even be something as meme as Golf with Friends or other games.
I had a good old Golf with Your Friends collab with someone not too long ago.
Oh no, how did that go?
I destroyed them.
Oh, my man.
I'm a pro.
Attaboy.
I think actually I think there was only one round that I lost. Maybe I placed second. Unless
you
I
know what?
clutched
It's
it.
fine.
Unless I
chance
clutched it and
others.
took first back in like the last two maps or two holes.
Gotta give him a little something so that they have only to.
Gotta give them a bit of hope.
Yeah, exactly.
It's no fun crushing people if they don't have any hope. Like, come on. They've got to have something to crush.
Exactly.
Which with our arms, easy.
You know what? Gotta agree with you there.
If there was ever an episode, so to my audio only listeners, if there was ever an episode where you have to watch the VOD, this is one. You have to come witness Kite's arms and pecs, and I'm sure there are other qualities about your model that are supposed to be stand out as well.
Yeah, thankfully the banner below me is covering one of them.
I can see it on my side though.
Oh,
unfortunately for you guys, you don't. This is one of those inside scoops that we get here on FNV, and unfortunately sometimes banners cover stuff.
For the record, guys, I am wearing pants, so don't think anything beyond what could be.
Yes, he is. I can verify. Oh my. What has become of me? I swear I used to be say so.
Oh.
Do you consider yourself say so? Probably not.
I mean, I feel like the moment people see me, they just make the assumption that I'm not. And you know what? They're right.
I consider myself a bit more maybe so, which is a term coined by a friend of mine. But
so, I like that.
But recently, over the last 2 days, I think I've been falling more into the maybe part than the so part.
You know what? I'm proud of you, man. One step at a time.
My mods will be happy to hear that, some of them at least. But okay, let me ask then, what were some of the biggest influences or inspirations behind your design and you being this beautiful hunk of a man?
Good question. So it's a mix of, because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like as a VTuber, it's somewhat hard for me to play a character, I guess.
Oh no, no worries, same. I'm just me.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's just, I mean, at first probably sure, but as you go along, it does kind of get tiring. So
yeah, I mean, I think when I debuted, I also played a character, but it's like I got tired of that within the first week, and now it's a year and a half later, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna be playing a character for a year and a half. Fuck that.
exactly. See, relatable content right there.
Yeah.
So in my case, it's somewhat the same. Like I wanted to create a character that was as close to me IRL as possible with a bit of a fantasy element. The fantasy element coming from one of the games that I really enjoy playing, and probably some of my viewers have seen me play quite a bit. It's partially also based off my character in Final Fantasy XIV.
So, I've met many people who have their inspirations are their characters in Final Fantasy XIV. Hell, one of my next children up and coming, his model is basically just his whole ass fucking Final Fantasy XIV model, and the previous child is the same.
You know what? I'm actually very surprised. There are a good amount of VTubers that directly inspire their character off of their FF14 character. Very, very surprising. I mean, mine
from
is
what I've seen, the amount of customization that you can put in there, I'm not surprised.
True.
Like I am, but I'm also not. Like the amount, just the pure freedom you have in terms of building a character in Final Fantasy XIV. Not that I've played it or done anything of like that myself, but from what I've seen, the amount of difference that I've seen in characters, it's like, damn, I'm not surprised. It's basically an OC generator.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I mean,
are you actually
Final Fantasy? Sorry, yeah.
No, I was about to ask, are you one of those people that takes like a good 20-30 minutes on character creation?
Oh, you think I take 20 to 30 minutes? I take like 2 hours if I can.
Oh my god.
You've not seen me play The Sims.
Yeah, you know what?
And nobody has, because I haven't played Sims in ages, and I'm not sure if it's something that my people would like to watch on a stream. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, Sims is also one of those games where it's like, you know, a lot of character customization. You make a whole fucking family and you do shit. Depending on what mods you install, you can also do a lot.
Right.
So yeah, but I think my time was more spent in just building houses, because that's fun.
That's fair.
Yeah. But back to the Final Fantasy XIV part. Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. Because, I mean, also, the thing with Final Fantasy XIV is you Final Fantasy XIV players, you spend a lot of time in the game. So I would not be surprised if you get attached to the character that you play as in Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah, that's a very good point, actually.
Yeah. So, I mean, I am... at the same time, it's you know, it's surprising and also not.
Fair.
So that was your main inspiration behind your design, then, your character in Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, just a bit beefier than what you would see in game, but yeah,
okay. That answers the question to what was the inspiration behind your model. Then let me ask, what was the inspiration or influences behind your Final Fantasy XIV character?
Oh, okay. So,
yeah, that way we still get the, you know, the stuff.
That's true. So, in Final Fantasy XIV, well, that's where another part of the Dragon Boy part comes in. So, yeah. I'm by race in Final Fantasy XIV, I'm what we call an Aura. So that's basically the dragon race for the characters in game. And inspiration, you see, here's the thing, man. When I create characters, it's like, you know how at times when you create a character, it's almost inevitable that you're gonna find somebody in game that kind of looks like you.
Yeah.
So that's probably one of the things I enjoy when I'm creating a character. Like, I try to make my character as unique as possible. Yeah, somewhat unique, but at the same time, something that, you know, a weird combination that people probably think of, while still looking pleasant.
Like a
Because I
bald
do
elf.
take pride. Next.
Have you
know
ever
what?
seen a bald elf? Have you ever seen an elf without long hair? I haven't.
You know what? That's actually a good idea, though. I consider that.
Stand out. The ears will be the main focus point, where usually the ears are just a side piece. Quite literally, in fact.
In a few months, you'll suddenly see me in that. Where I'm like,
Oh shit.
VTuber re-debut version 2.0.
Version 2.0 goes from being a hot dragon boy to being a bald elf.
Oh my god, that would be the day.
I pity the rigger, because the rigger won't be able to have fun hair physics to work with.
Oh yeah, complete lack thereof. Unless I decide to put chest hair on them, that's a different story.
Ooh, how long will it be? Long enough to have physics?
Gonna be like, like that girl that comes out of the TV from The Ring, like that. It's like the most unique VTuber ever.
Yeah.
Game over.
I actually saw. Do you watch GameRanks videos?
I did catch a few.
Okay, so I saw one earlier in the week. I think it was weird stories from March, or weird gaming stories from March, and apparently there is now a YouTube channel of somebody cosplaying as the girl from The Ring who comes from the TV, and her whole brand is just that person. I forgot the name. What's the name of the? Let me just get that. Let me just get the name real quick.
Sure thing.
Because I don't constantly want to be saying that girl from The Ring. The Ring movie. What's the chick's name? Fuck me.
Did you want to go the English route or the Japanese name?
Probably the Japanese name.
I think it's Sadako, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Sadako. Yeah. Yes, Sadako, that's the name. So, yeah, somebody is literally, there's a YouTube channel now. I don't remember the name of the YouTube channel, unless it's just Sadako. Where they they just cosplay as Sadako and do gaming shit. They do horrors. I think I saw them play, was it Skyrim? Or something. Okay. I don't know, but yeah, that's pretty unique. I don't know, that you just made me think of that now when you mentioned Sadako.
Different characters people come up with these days.
Yeah. Another similar one that came up in a conversation with another friend yesterday is apparently there is a 87-year-old grandma who has a YouTube channel, and she does gaming stuff, and she calls her audience her grandkids. So she'd be like, "Hi grandkids, welcome back to Skyrim." She was actually playing Skyrim.
Oh my god. Can never be too old to game, I guess.
Nope. And that actually came up in the topic of the age differences in VTubing, because I'm turning 21 in May. And the friend that I was talking to, she's still living. She is 25 right now. And she said, yeah, but she's met people who are like, I have a friend who's 15, in the VTubing world. She's been doing pretty well for herself lately. You know who you are. I've seen you here before. I know you know who you are. Keep doing well, kiddo. And I've also met other people who are like, in their 40s, and also I've seen many parents, which is quite the thing in VTubing. It's so diverse. It's hella diverse.
That is true.
But yeah. So now let me ask. Now we can close that tangent and my monologue. Okay. My apologies.
No, I'm having a lot of fun.
Well, a lot of people have different reasons for becoming a VTuber and all that, but who or what inspired you to, become a VTuber? Or rather, if you would want me to rephrase the question, what led you down the rabbit hole?
Well, yeah, as I was saying earlier, walking down the street eating popcorn. So, believe it or not, I actually haven't heard of VTubing until like probably not 5, probably, yeah, 6, probably. I mean, no, I've discovered VTubing around midway last year, right?
Oh, yeah?
And then, like, I was aware of VTubers existing, but I never actually like watched any VTuber stream until I eventually came across Akimizuno.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, came across Akimizuno. The reason I came across their channel was because I actually followed them for their cosplays, and I had no idea they were a streamer or VTuber. And then that's where the inspiration kind of came in, because I used to do stuff IRL relative to gaming, and then wanted to explore stuff relative to what I was doing in the past, and that's how I kind of stumbled onto VTubing. I think the biggest challenge for me though was, not gonna lie, I'm a very impressionable person, so like the more people I tune into, it's like the more my perception of like what something should be would normally be based off what I see, right? So
so it's
in
like
the process of becoming,
your content creation thoughts change depending on like who you watch. Am I getting that
yeah,
right?
kind of like that, exactly. Like you kind of end up following trends and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
So that was something I was a bit careful of, I guess, in the process of becoming a VTuber.
Not just constantly be trend hopping.
Not really. It's more of it was more in the process of coming to life, I guess. Like how my model should be, what type of VTuber I should be. So after tuning into Akimizuno, like I, as much as possible, tried not to watch any other VTubers until such time like I revealed myself, just so that I don't end up kind of
changing your mind,
I guess.
Yeah, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Probably, if you watched me, you probably would have had red streaks in your hair too.
Yeah, like I would have had 2 horns and a really cool vest. But eventually when my model was done, that was when I started tuning into other VTubers, and that was actually the time that Luxium debuted as well.
Luxium
my
was
full
pretty
immersion. Cool. Yeah, they did pretty good. They were a very interesting introduction.
I think they brought they shed a bit of a light on indie male VTubers too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because previously it was like people think of VTubers, they think of cute anime girls.
Right.
And when Luxium debuted, it was the first major company that released like an English male branch. And now with the second wave coming soon, the third wave, no? Is it third wave or second wave of Niji-Sanji coming soon?
They recently did the second wave, and since they did auditions, I'm assuming there's going to be a third wave.
Yes, I was assuming that. But yeah, so that and Hololive bringing their first branch of Holostars, Ian. That's also a thing.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that's shedding a bit more light on the indie male VTuber section. Because I don't know, I think in my experience at least, it's been I hate to like toot this horn of like, oh yeah, no, I'm a guy. Look at me, I'm suffering. I can't go. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just like I feel like it might be a bit harder to like grow initially,
Yeah.
But oh well, such is life. But I do think that Niji-Sanji is the better option for male creators than Holostars.
Oh,
shots fired! But yes, no,
you heard it here, folks.
I've spoken about it before, and I stick to my statement. But I mean, I guess we'll see how it goes when Hollis RTN launches.
Yeah, hopefully it goes well. Because from what I saw, from what limited knowledge I have of VTubers, still, I feel like such a. The way I put myself is I'm almost illiterate when it comes to Twitch and YouTube and whatnot. So
Yeah.
But from what I did see, they have a lot of talents under their wings. So hopefully it goes well.
Oh, they do, yeah. Well, now let me ask you, now that we're on the topic of other VTubers, who's your favorite to watch if you do? Is it still Aki?
Oh yeah, I definitely still tune into Aki a lot. There's always that thing where that first person that kind of gets you into something, they almost become the standard for you in a way, or it's just for nostalgia, right? But aside from Aki, as much as possible, I like to support other fellow male VTubers or male presenting VTubers on regardless of platform, YouTube, Twitch, or wherever else VTubers might be that I'm not aware of yet. Other people I tune in, I really like Kazuma. He's a really cool one.
Kazuma, I know Kazuma.
Kazuma VT, super cool.
Yes. He's got a very, very fucking cute corgi.
Yeah, exactly. There you
Hank
go.
is hella cute.
So freaking adorable.
Yeah.
And, on YouTube, I also watch Kamiyaju, who recently did a model upgrade. I believe he's a Filipino VTuber.
I don't know him. Link him to me after. I want to find more YouTube VTubers. I found there was a tweet the other day. One of my children tagged me in it. Somebody said, "Hey, I want to find more YouTube VTubers," and I was like, "Hey yo," and I found a couple there through that thread as well, and yeah, because I spend a lot more time on YouTube than I do on Twitch, so the chances of me tuning in to a stream just randomly, if I see it in my feed on YouTube, is a lot higher than me actually going to Twitch and seeing which of my friends are live.
I totally get
that. So
I think,
you stream on Twitch, right?
I do stream on Twitch, and
how has it been so far?
Well, I'm not gonna lie, because I've already established my channel on Twitch even prior to becoming a VTuber, so all it took was a bit of rebranding. And one of the scary things was as an IRL streamer, I was already a partner, so there was always that thing at the back of so you have to remember, to become a partner, like, you have to have already built up a community.
Yes.
So,
No,
I
know the requirements for both affiliate and partner. And it takes quite a bit. Where is this going? I've got an idea, but I need you to say it out of the horse's mouth.
Sure. So the biggest challenge, not really a challenge, but like the biggest concern for me was that because I already had the channel in partner, so why would I waste that? But at the same time, there's also the risk of, even though I do a complete rebranding of the channel, there could be that one person from my old community that goes like, this streamer I used to follow doesn't seem to be on my list anymore, and who's this guy all of a sudden that I'm following, right? So there was that risk, and luckily, it hasn't happened.
It hasn't happened?
I'm out of the woods. Nobody recognizing my old channel, and just complete rebrand, all good.
The whole change went completely under radar.
Yeah, exactly. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. No mission fail. We'll get him next time. This time.
Yeah, like as soon as I say it, the next day suddenly someone's
going to be like, right, that person went poof.
That guy.
Sorry about that.
Just like
that was not my plan. Sorry about that. I apologize in advance. I don't know what I'll make a graffiti to make up for it.
No worries. But one of the unique things you mentioned asking about favorite VTubers.
Yes.
I think it also comes with my location. One thing that surprises, well, not really surprises people, but I think might surprise people is I don't really know much of the NA VTubers because of the time zone difference.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I came in fresh without not. I still would say that I really don't know as much about the VTuber community as I probably should. It comes with its pros and cons, I guess.
Sure. I mean,
but yeah,
the pros are you don't get caught up in drama.
Yeah, exactly. The cons, I could be getting caught up in drama without knowing it.
True.
But yeah, I don't really know as many of the NA VTubers. Most of the VTubers that I am aware of are those from Southeast Asia, from Oceania, from Europe, depending on who I managed to catch.
From South Africa.
From South Africa, there you go.
That's
someone
me.
on YouTube. It's right there in the description. It's right there in the title. EN/AFR VTuber, guys.
Yes, exactly. Do you know what the AFR stands for, though?
Amazing, fun, ravishing VTuber.
Oh.
But is it African?
No, it's Afrikaans.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
What is, if you don't mind me asking, what is like Afrikaans? Because I do see it, but I've never really.
It's my home language.
What that actually entailed. Oh, it's the language.
Yes. So Afrikaans is my home language. English is actually my second language, but I've been speaking it since 6 or 5.
I see.
And I consider myself a native speaker of it. So yeah. But yeah, no, Afrikaans is my native language because in South Africa we have 11 official languages.
Mm-hmm.
So,
11.
Yeah. We've also got 3 capitals. Have you ever heard of that? 3 capital cities.
Not, actually.
Yeah, we've got Cape Town, Johannesburg, and Pretoria.
I only know about Cape Town. I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry, no, it's Cape Town, Pretoria, and Bloemfontein. Sorry, not Johannesburg. It's those 3, yes. But each of them are like different sectors. There's the judicial, the administrative, and the financial. So it's like all 3 of those are different capitals. Cape Town, which is where I'm from, is the judicial, I believe.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
Never thought of countries having that kind of setup. But then again, what do I know?
We are in a whole different world. Who the fuck's calling me right now? No, be gone. I'm busy. Fucking old workplace calling me. I saw an email earlier. They're calling me again. I'm just gonna mute my phone.
Exactly.
Oh, they hung up. Good. I'll call them back later. Fucking, I'm busy right now. Jeez. What the hell? It's an old workplace. I saw they emailed me this morning asking me, they're doing a welfare check. Saying, hey, how you doing? Because it's like a workplace / a place where I went to study. And they were supposed to give us jobs, but they didn't. So, yeah, they're probably just doing a welfare check. Hey, are you making money? Can you pay us?
Oh man.
I'll just tell them, no, I'm still full-time freelancer. Which ain't a lie, but I don't have a proof of employment contract that I can give them. Which is what they want.
That's fair.
But anyway, they told me that they released my debt. What the fuck?
Oh, dang.
Why are they still calling me? Be gone, I want you out of my life. Alright, well, let me quickly take a break. We're around 40 minutes in, so let me quickly take the halfway ad break. So, this episode of FNV is brought to you by me. We still have no sponsor, but what you can do, you can go check out my sites. fnv.crd.co, where you can find all of the previous episodes in their audio only form, where you can find it on Spotify, iTunes, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Anchor FM. There we go. I got an email today. I don't know if iTunes is working. I can't check. because iTunes tells me it's not available in my country. For some weird bullshit fucking reason. But yeah, if you listen on iTunes, let me know. And then also let me just quickly say hi to everybody in who's been in chat. So hi Kaiser, Mitsu, Kyun, Tibbs, Vitrix, Zinka, Zane's Cupcake, Tibbs. Oh wait, I already said Tibbs. Sputnik, and I think that's everyone. And Diceco, I saw you lurk earlier. And Varier as well. And Tomo. Fuck. Where have you guys gone? I missed you. I missed the scroll. Oh, there it is. I scrolled too fast. But yeah, so go check out fnv.crd.co. It has just been posted in chat. Otherwise, it'll also be... I don't think it's in the show notes, actually. I need to fix that. Yeah, make sure you guys go check out my guest so far as well. Kite Hasegawa on Twitter and Twitch. And you can find all my stuff on that same card, fnv.crd.co. With that, let's move on to the next question. So, the next question would be, what is your preferred type of content to make?
Good question. So, this was something I actually just recently discovered. Like, it wasn't even part of the initial plan, but I realized that some of the content that I enjoy to do and will be doing moving forward is voiceover stuff. So voiceovers like reading visual novels to my audience, or like ASMRs kind of read-throughs and whatnot. Other stuff that I like to do. For some reason, people like watching me play horror games. I'm not sure why, but you know what? I guess it holds. Do you
get scared?
I don't really get scared, but I guess people do get a kick out of those times
You do? That's why.
Have a reaction.
That's why. I don't play horror games at all.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I can't handle horror. You are in a similar vein as my friend Tibbs in chat. Tibbs does like a itch.io dumpster dive every now and then. I think he does it on Tuesdays. Yeah, because he loves horror games and taking the shit out of them. Which I like watching people play horror games, but I don't like playing them myself. So no thanks, I'll pass.
That's fair. Yeah, like you'd watch a playthrough of it, but not necessarily play it yourself. I get that.
Yeah, and it's like I'll watch a horror movie with my friends, but I won't watch it on my own.
Oh.
Because as I say, I don't like any type of horror. But yeah, so you say you do horror and voice stuff.
Yeah,
you mentioned earlier as well some kind of casting.
Oh yeah. So that's definitely coming in the future. Commentary. Final Fantasy XIV recently put out some new PvP content, so I'm really excited about commentating over that in the future. So definitely a lot of content plans coming up that I'm admittedly still trying to figure out as I go along. But we're getting there.
That's just how it goes. You just go with the flow. We have a saying in Afrikaans: "Fuck Noord and fuck voort," which means fuck north and fuck ahead, I guess. So it's like, yeah, just fucking go ahead. Just.
Oh, so it's the actual word. I thought it was like you guys had a word that sounded like fuck but isn't actually fuck. So it's actually fuck.
No, it is a word that it means fuck. Yes, it's just fuck. It's just F-O-K.
Okay, just a different way of saying and spelling. Gotcha.
Yes. I think another way, if I were to translate that into an English word that makes sense, is head west and do your best.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'll stick to the fuck.
Fuck north and fuck voort. Yeah, I mean it's a motto in life. I like it. Actually, Cupcake just made me think of a question. What's your weapon of choice in Final Fantasy XIV? I think that
Oh.
that can say a lot about a person.
Definitely. I main warrior as well as dancer. So it's an interesting contrast because I can go from a really big ass axe to like handheld circular blades that
Ooh.
you just shake your booty to while fighting. So yeah,
That's how you distract
best
the
of both
enemies.
worlds, I guess.
That's how you distract the enemies.
Shake some booty and some.
Another one who pulls aggro in a raid. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just know that there are raids and pulling aggro is important for a tank. I think. And,
I do love the warrior.
And judging by the chat response, they're surprised that you're a warrior. I don't know. They came in earlier saying that they're here to troll, so I don't know. So is there other unique types of content that you're planning in the future, like or maybe not unique per se, but it's like you know, a lot of the VTuber community is like very creative, so I'm thinking like, do you have goals to go into, say, music maybe, or do you already like play an instrument or something? Do you have goals for that?
Oh, I do sing as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, every now and then. I wouldn't consider it my main content. Probably
We'll get a Dude Bro collab duet at some point.
Hey.
Speaking of, do you want to join me and Tibbs for a She Santi?
What's that? Wait, what's that?
Well, there once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down below me. Bully boys blow.
Oh my! Oh, that one, right?
Not that one specifically. We might get a different one.
Fair enough.
But yeah. Where me and Tibbs spoke the other day. We're like, he's got a very deep voice. I've got a deep-ish voice. You've got a deeper voice than me. Not as deep as Tibbs, though. But yeah. Would you want to join? Then we can get
you know what? That's
a three-way duet. Hell yeah! I'm gonna get all the buff boys.
That's gonna be the best-selling VTuber voice pack right there.
Oh hell yeah! But yeah, so you mentioned that you do sing, but not often.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, not often. Like I think I sing decently, but I wouldn't say enough to like make it full-time content, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah,
you know, just enough as a side thing, I would say.
Karaoke stream every 5 months.
Yeah, probably. Just a little special occasions, I'd say.
Yeah.
I do play the ukulele as well, but for the life of me, I could not find where my ukulele is the past month. So.
I mean, that thing's so small, it can poof. Yeah. It's like a guitar pick.
Yeah,
you drop it, and it disappears into the void.
Yeah, that's true. Well, where could it be?
Yeah, where? I don't know. You'll find it in like in a week, but it'll be in your neighbor's house. And then
or I
you'll
could
wonder,
be sitting on it
how did that go
without knowing.
Or that, you know, it could just possibly be poof, gone in between. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
What?
that one. Yeah. Moving on. A bit of a more serious note to contrast what we just discussed, the you know, goose ass.
Right.
On a bit of a more serious note, what keeps you motivated and you know, keeps you wanting to make content? Because you say you were a partnered streamer before, so you have a lot of experience when it comes to streaming. So I'm assuming that you've probably faced burnout as well, at some point at least.
100%.
Yeah. So what keeps you motivated? What got you through that?
Well, to be honest, I didn't get through it. No,
You're still
what kinda
suffering from the
happened-
burnout.
Yeah, I'm still suffering. Rather, I moved on from, I didn't bother
yeah.
fixing it. I just moved on from it.
That's a problem for another day.
I think the motivation ultimately comes from my community, because it's like a bounce off back and forth of good vibes from me towards the community, and the community returns those same vibes. So definitely a huge motivation to stream. And I think especially during these times of the pandemic, you know what I mean, where I'm in a place where it's scary to go out still. Like, even if you're vaccinated, like, people are careless as hell here. So I still find myself staying at home. So it's like being able to stream helps make up for the lack of IRL social interaction I'm not able to get right now. Like, I mean, IRL Discord here, but not like face to face, you know what I mean? I haven't seen my friends in forever. So that's been a big motivator. And I think I just genuinely enjoy the process of content creation and just discovering new things. That's probably one of the pros that I could bring up as a VTuber that doesn't really know as much shit. You discover new stuff every day. That just makes the experience more interesting.
Yeah, no, that's a very valid. I think communities are amazing, especially in the VTuber community, where when I first came in, I met so many friends, and all of their communities were so supportive, and it's just, people are amazing in here.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so let me also quickly ask, how long have you been streaming on the on that account to get to partner and before?
Oh, well, it's interesting, because back when I became a Twitch partner, they were very different times. So I was part of the earlier generation of Twitch, where you didn't have the certain metrics that you had to meet. It was more of either you were popular enough to get offered it, or you could literally just submit an application if you're a personality that's about to become a Twitch streamer. And in that case, it was the latter for me, where I was a person in the public eye.
Okay.
Getting into Twitch, so that gave me an avenue to be granted a partnership, and I got to keep it ever since. So
that's cool.
It's another process that it is a bit easier, but it's easier only if you're an existing personality. If you're if you're like a starting streamer, then it's a disadvantage for you during those times.
Were you like an Instagram model?
Yeah, kind of like that, except for I have gorgeous man chest to work with in my case.
Yeah, it's still an Instagram model now.
Fair enough.
So I was out on the. I hit the nail on the head. Nice.
Yes.
But yeah, okay then. That's actually very cool. I didn't know Twitch worked that way back then. Because I didn't get into Twitch until probably like a year before the VTuber boom and before I became a VTuber. Like, I knew of it, but I never really went on it. And now all my friends are on it, so now I have no choice. If I want to see my friends, I need to go to Twitch.
Yeah. It's it does give incentive, like the new process at least. Like, you didn't even have affiliate at the time, so you really had to grind and make that jump to partner if you wanted to have some kind of affiliation to Twitch. But it's a bit more easier, a bit more friendlier for smaller content creators now.
True. It's basically like how it is on back then is how it is on YouTube still. Where to get any kind of monetization on YouTube, you have to get into the partner program. There's no affiliate. And that that requires 1,000 subs. Requires 4,000 watch hours in the last 12 months. That's a rolling count. And those are the two main ones. There are two new criteria that they added: no current community guidelines violations, and you have to have 2-factor authentication. But those two are easy. Just don't break the rules and just connect your phone. Easy.
Fair.
You're already halfway there. But yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that. But then let me ask you, why do you make content? We kind of brushed on this, but now more specifically, you know, why are you doing what you're doing?
I guess at the end of the day, it comes down to it's such a cliche thing to say. God, it's something I do enjoy. Not gonna lie, God. Yeah. But other than that, I think ever since I was young, I knew this was like I knew that communication and entertainment were things that were part of my stronger suits. And it was something I wanted to dive into, but I just didn't know what avenue I could take to pursue that.
Yeah,
like because it could have gone the route of a radio host or a television host or
like me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm joking. I'm not near. I'm not near the professional quality that they have on TV.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. There's like so many. You automatically think that you'd want to shoot for that kind of star, right? If you want to go that far. But then you discover that innovations in gaming eventually lead to having streamers and VTubers. So, and it just so happens to tie in with, I guess it's obvious why we're all here. Like either you're into gaming, you're into anime, you're just into the entire aesthetic of it. So
yeah, art maybe too.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. Art as well.
Yeah.
So this kind of ties in with a lot of interests, and I thought it was a good route to pursue. It, of course, is a risk, just like any other thing, because you'll never know whether is it gonna work out, is it gonna flop, so,
and it's expensive.
It's very expensive.
VTubing is not a cheap hobby.
Not at all. Like for people IRL, well, I guess there is a level of maintenance. Like maybe you have to go to the gym or like keep up a certain physicality. VTuber right off the bat, model, rigging, assets, poof, 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 money, money, money. Make it rain and left in the wallet.
I mean, I know that feeling because I am on both sides. I pay and I get paid.
Well, there you go. Oh yeah, actually, because you do your own rigging.
Yeah. And I'll be rigging that thing we mentioned. We talked about earlier before stream. We'll not leak that info. I'm fine with leaking other people's info here on the show, but not my own.
You mean the long chest hair?
Yes, the long chest hair. Yes,
exactly. That's yeah.
I didn't want you to tell them.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Now they're gonna be thirsty. They're gonna think I'm rebranding into a werewolf.
Even worse, people are gonna copy it, and you're gonna see like 7 other VTubers next morning with rigged long chest hair.
Damn it! That was supposed to be my shtick. Now I can't have long chest hair anymore. Fuck. Guess I'll go bald.
Oh. Oh no.
But I don't want to go bald. Look at my luscious hair. I love this. Okay, let me ask, what are your goals with VTubing? Like, let's talk like, kind of like, quote unquote material goals. Like, you know, or rather, what are your goals for the year? What do you want to reach? What do you want to do?
Well, to be honest, I definitely want to try to go for the grind of making this a full-time thing. I do realize though that it can be a little bit of a long shot depending on.
It'll take some time.
It will take some time indeed, and
unless you're very skilled and you manage to hit that luck strike. Yeah,
exactly. So as an indie VTuber, obviously it's gonna take a while, and sometimes that period of it, quote unquote, taking a while might not even manifest into anything. All part of the risk. But if I just so happen to be lucky, then maybe at least make it part-time. That's a more realistic goal, I think. And,
yeah.
Probably I wouldn't even say that. I mean, it would be great if VTubing could lead to a point where it could be my primary source of income. But I think the more realistic goal that I would like is for VTubing to at least reach a point for me where what I make through subs and stuff, it just kind of cycles through where the money I get from subscriptions, I just tune back into creating content. Just like that full on cycle. Because to be honest, I'm not really back in. Putting money back in. Because like I told my viewers, I'm not really looking to like whatever I make, it's not like I'm gonna spend it on indulging myself in stuff that I want. It's always just gonna keep on going back to content creation because it's what I love to do at the end of the day. Yeah. So
I mean, content creation is amazing.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the goal. Other than that, maybe a goldfish from the sub money. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah,
maybe a wait. No, finish that. Maybe a goldfish from the what?
Maybe a goldfish from all the sub money I make right now. A nice little aquarium and.
What will you call the goldfish? Are you gonna call the goldfish chat?
Oh my god. I'm gonna wake up and like, you're chatty.
You'll bring back a portion of the RL and have a chat cam.
You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and commemorate this day here. I'll make this commitment to everybody listening right now. If the day comes where I actually decide to get a goldfish, we're gonna honor the moment by calling the fish Zarastro Jr. Heard it here, folks.
He'll have the same memory as me, so that's fine. Hell, he may even be better.
Oh no.
Well, the next question was supposed to be, how has VTubing helped you attain your goals? But that's, I guess, kind of something we've discussed. But if you want to, you can, if there is still more.
I guess one thing that it has accomplished within the immediate month I have been going at it since I debuted is just having more to do again, having something to do in life, having more to do in life, I guess, because
you can't go out
because I can't go out. And prior to becoming a VTuber, because I actually took a year of a break from doing anything, like 2021 was a complete bum year for me. So it's nice to have something to be able to laser focus and commit time.
It was enough to have your previous community on Twitch forget about you so that you can have a good rebranding.
Exactly. You know what? Break, that's a good point.
It was a strategic break.
You know what we'll call it? I'm gonna call it that moving forward.
You took a strategic break for a year so that you could have a successful rebrand.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like I was dealing with anything else. No,
not at all.
It was all planned.
Yes. Everything's perfectly balanced, just as it should be.
Wasn't me being burned out or nothing. It was just exactly that.
I've dealt with burnout too. I took a break last year from September to October 29th, which was my 1 year anniversary when I debuted this model, because I was suffering from burnout. Because I the thing about YouTube, right? From what I've heard, it has a lot more analytics available to the creator than on Twitch. So
true.
The thing about that, I'm a person who likes looking at numbers, and YouTube gives me a lot of numbers, and if I see those numbers flatlining, bye mental health.
Yeah, that could like people say not to pay attention to analytics, but I mean, let's be real.
I say that. I tell people, don't look at your analytics, because I know how much of a detriment it is to my mental health.
Yeah. But sometimes it's like you can't help it as well, because you really want to know whether you're growing or not.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel you.
And I mean, YouTube does make it very easy. Like the amount of stuff that they just throw in your face when you go onto YouTube Studio. Man. It's like, This is green. This is green. That is red.
That is red and triple digits down from.
Yep. Minus 150%. Ooh. Well, guess it's time for another month-long hiatus.
Gonna go in the corner and eat some nachos.
Yep.
Well, that's what I would do. I don't know about you.
Oh, that's what. Oh, yeah. No, I would just. What would I do? I would bury myself in work, I guess.
Fair enough. That's at least you're being productive. I'm just eating nachos. So
I'm being unhealthily productive. In that case.
Oh no.
But yeah, that's the end of the main questions. However, you did say when I sent you the questions, you did say that you wanted to speak specifically about being in a group and how that helped.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So let's talk about it.
Sure thing. So, like I said, I kind of went into VTubing. I mean, I did put an effort of preparation. It's just that there was also information I purposely avoided, just so that when I come into it, I have like a fresh mindset.
Yes.
Not particularly influenced by
Drama.
anyone else's perception or drama.
Yeah.
Well, the drama I kind of discovered later on, like, ooh, I didn't realize there was this much drama going on.
Dude, every week there's a new. No wonder people like False ID and whatever can fucking actually make a successful YouTube channel covering drama, because there's just so much.
There really
so much
is.
stupid drama happening.
It's like there's a flavor of the. I wouldn't even say flavor of the week. It's like flavor of every 3 days.
Yeah.
Every other day. Exactly.
I mean, actually, we mentioned earlier how neither of us have been in drama. I've actually been in one. I posted on a Google Doc. I'm not gonna talk about it because I posted in a Google Doc anonymously, but Kite, I can send it to you later.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah. Has to do with a company that I worked with, but that's all I'll say. Yeah.
Get some tea after this.
Yeah, I'll send you the tea. But yeah, so you said that the group that you joined, which is Invicta, was a saving grace for you amidst the pandemic. So how did you manage to get in? How did the application process go? If I'm allowed to ask, and if you're allowed to talk about it, that is. I don't know how groups work.
You know what? To be honest, up until this day, I really don't know either. But
from what I've seen, Invicta is just a bunch of handsome buff dudes hanging out.
Yeah, it's
just a bunch of handsome buff dude bros.
You know what? That's actually literally what happened. So
can I
we're
join?
not like, you can maybe in the future if we need a 6th member, why not?
Hey.
You know, just flex those guns and.
Oh, I can easily flex them. Let me just quickly do that. Let me flex that one. Flex that one. There we go.
Damn. That is some quality flexing right there.
Hell yeah.
That's why for those of you just listening on stuff where you can only hear the audio, you'd probably want to check the VOD for that. So
see, and that is how you know Kite is a host. He knows to call out to make CTAs for the audio only platforms. Hell yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, I was very fortunate with my group because, like I said, I was going into VTubing almost with just very base knowledge. I wouldn't even call it base, just like bits and pieces of knowledge that I wanted to know, and then everything else I'll just figure out along the way. So I honestly wouldn't know how my VTubing would have gone had I not met the brothers that I have. And the group just so happened to happen organically. Like there wasn't like an audition process or there's not a management behind it.
I see.
It's literally just
five bros
guys
being bros and who decided, you know what, let's fucking make a group.
Yeah, like having beers, giving each other not so sussy massages, and no, just kidding. But yeah,
hey, a good massage from a homie, that's fucking yeah.
Yeah, you know that.
And I mean, with arms like those, I'm pretty sure you can rub out any fucking knot.
In a manner of speaking, yeah.
Yeah, don't take that out of context.
Nope, not at all, guys.
No.
Oh, but yeah. Oh,
I think we should open it up to Q&A section right now. So while you guys in chat think of some questions you want to ask me or Kite or both, let me quickly do another ad break. Too late clipped. Fuck. So this episode of FNV is still brought to you by me. Make sure you go check out the card, which you can find at fnv.crd.co. It has been posted in chat for our live viewers here, where you can find the audio only platforms, which is Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and Anchor FM. New episodes are uploaded on Sundays, sometime around Sundays. And yeah, to our audio only listeners, make sure you come check out the next episode of FNV live here on my YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/ZARASTROCH. That's Zarastro CH. Streamed live every Friday. Times depend on my guests, because I am flexible. In my times. I'm flexible in my times. Let me... Fucking... You people take the shit out of context way too easily. Before people even have those thoughts. And also, make sure you check out Kite on Twitter at Kite Hasegawa. That is Kite, you know, like Kite, just Kite, and Hasegawa, Hasegawa. There we go. There we go. Hi, Zeno. Almost as flexible as your mom. Ah, you finally came in with your mom joke. Hi, Zeno. I spoke about you earlier. Guess I'll have to go back.
Shout out to
shout
out to all of you, by the way. And,
shout out to all the people in the chat.
I want to do a quick shout out to Shiro, particularly one of our mods from the Discord. You think they're here to support me? No, they're actually here to make sure that I am kept in line.
Don't worry, Zeno, it's nothing. You don't have to worry about it. So Shiro is here to keep you in line. Shiro, do you have any specific questions for Kite that you'd like to ask? We just entered the Q&A section.
You're probably wondering why I'm only about 10% of a sussy baka on stream right now. It's because, guys,
he's holding back.
Yeah, we have to we don't want to get Zarastro banned anytime soon. So, yeah.
Kite looks like my friend that force-fed me creatine.
You know what? For you, Tibbs, I would gladly be another one of those friends for you. I'll even throw in a bonus.
Oh, what's the bonus?
Massages. I didn't quite get that.
You didn't think it through. Also, hey, Darkness. We missed a couple people. Hey, Dion, Huden. Hi, Shiro. There was somebody else. Hi, Mary. Retro Mary. Hi. Hi, Zeno. Hi, Darkness. There we go. That's all the new people that we got. Oh, Mitsu as well. Hi, Mitsu. Yes.
Very talented artist.
Ooh. Quite good boy. Yeah. I asked him to hold back a bit. We'll have an after show chat.
Yeah, we'll talk about our unspeakable parts after.
Oh god, my mods are gonna have a field day with this. I should have known it was a bad idea to get you on because you're gonna pull out the saucy bark on me. This is turning into gotcha material fast. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like it.
Glad to be of service.
Hammy says he's here supporting Kite. Who's Hammy?
Oh, one of my brothers. One of my Victor brothers.
Hey, hi Hammy. I don't know where you are, but hi. He's hiding. He's hiding in the crowd.
If you think I'm big, you should see Hammy.
Oh wait,
Harmony.
Wait, is the very tall one, right?
Yeah, it's the very tall one.
That one image that Invicta posted and Hammy got cropped. Is it that one?
Yes, exactly.
Is that one? Yeah. How tall are you, by the way?
I'm 6'5".
Jesus, you're 5 feet over. You're 5 feet over me. I'm 6. I'm just 6 foot. I mean, sorry, 5 inches. Fuck me. I said 5 feet.
Oh yeah, it's like.
Yeah. No, sorry. I meant. Yeah. No, Zara, not tiny. It was a misspeak. I'm 6 foot. Okay. It was
6.
See, this is the thing I need to deal with. People fucking, as soon as I misspeak, they take it out of context, and then it becomes headcanon. Hi, Bitter Valentine. I didn't know this was a thing, OMG. Zara, hi, Bitter Valentine. Valentine is also one of your brothers, right? I think.
He's I'd say an honorary one. He's not necessarily one of, but he's a very, very good homie of ours.
Oh, he's a homie. Well, all homies of Kite are homies of me.
Yes.
Zara's always sad when someone's taller than me. You are 100% right. Yes, I am. Because I consider myself tall, but then you motherfuckers come along. Oh yeah, no, casual 6 feet, you know, 6'5", you know. How tall is Hammy?
Oh shit, my brothers are gonna kill me for keeping on forgetting this. I'm pretty sure he's around the totally not opening Discord right now to check his height chart just to make sure I don't say the wrong size. And he is 8'9".
8'9".
Yes.
Bro,
if you guys
what's
see
that in centimeters? I need that in centimeters.
271.
That's a whole, almost a whole fucking meter taller than me. What the fuck? Zeno, how tall are you? I know you're a tiny little frog. I know, sorry, I asked how tall are you. I meant, how short are you, Zeno? Harmony's other form is 11'9".
You know what? I like to.
Zeno's 10 centimeters. I'm a frog.
Oh no!
Right. You better watch where you're going around these giants, Zeno.
You know, one of the best things we can do for your viewers, Zarastro, because I'm pretty sure there's some people listening audio only that are very curious. Like, they're talking about heights, but they can't quite picture it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do you guys a favor.
Yeah.
My height versus Harmony's height. I am 6'5". He is 8'9". If you can't get an accurate idea of what that actually looks like, I'll paint a picture for you guys. My head is basically
wait. So also people who are here live now, close your eyes, imagine this. Close your eyes and imagine and paint this picture in your head. Okay,
yes,
Kite, go.
So picture a beautiful 6'5" man, tall.
I'll picture me in high heels.
Somewhat dark and very handsome. Now imagine me walking up to the person that is Harmony. I lean my head back, throw it full straight on into what apparently is his man chest. So TLDR, I'm just about where his abundant man bosom is. The end.
You know, that sounds like a dream.
They're very soft. I can confirm that much.
I'm straight, but I won't lie. Sometimes I can be a bit homosexual.
You know what? We fully embrace that.
Yes. And you know what? Being a bit homosexual, that's not an issue. To show your love for your homies and make sure you kiss them goodnight.
Yeah. Use them. If a homie needs some pillows and they forgot to bring one, offer your chest.
Kite is at Harmony's booba height, and I'm at Kite's booba height. Wait, Valentine, how tall are you? Are you 6? Are you 6'2"?
That's in all things.
Cupcake, I believe you're at my booba height. And Yumi, I believe you're shorter. Also, hi Yumi. Welcome. Yeah, we're just in the Q&A section now, so we're just vibing. Yumi, no, Yumi, don't be sad. Being short is cute. Right? Right, Kite?
Yep.
Good. Yes. See. Listen. If you don't want to listen to the one handsome demon, listen to the handsome giant dragon boy here next to me. 5'6". Oh wait, you're 5'6". That means you're 6 inches under me. Kite doesn't sound sure. Ah, don't worry. I'm pretty sure he's sure.
I hereby certify to the claim that it is verifiable, and yeah. This means you're 6 inches. So.
Debs, I said 6 inches under me. Yumi is 4'3". Yeah, Yumi's 4'3". Yumi's short, cute. Where would that be compared to you? Where would that be compared to Ham?
Oh my.
Can we? What's that one site? Let me just go height comparison. Let me see. You said Ham was what, 8'9"? Height comparison.
Yeah. You know what? I normally would indulge viewers a second time around to close their eyes and picture where your head might land, but in this case, it's probably not the best idea.
Okay, here we go. We've got Mr. Initial Man. So height for Hammy is 8 feet 9 inches, and Yumi, fuck. Yumi, you said you are 4'3". So 4, 3. You're at hand level, Yumi. If Ham is standing and you're standing right next to Ham, it's literally fucking Ham. Yeah, crotch level, basically. Crotch level, hand level, same thing. Yeah, you're right.
If you want a bit more cushioning, booty level as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Also, Sheila, hello, what's your PFP? Kinda looks like Ham now. I don't know. The silhouette looks like Ham from what I've seen. Oh, it's you? Never mind. Zinka, nice, we're not in your booba. Oh wait, you said you don't know why you said 4. It's 5'3". Oh, it's 5'3". Okay, let me adjust that then. Still crotch level. Ham's got a big crotch.
He does. I wish there was some other way I can put it in a more discreet way, but yeah, he does.
It's the ugly caterpillar from A Bug's Life. Hey, A Bug's Life is cool. That's an old movie that I haven't watched in ages. Doing booba pillows as homies, yeah, that's what we do. Hammy says I'm caked up. 100%. Hammy can open up a bakery with all that cake.
Yeah.
Alright, but you guys in chat, you haven't asked any questions. Ask us some questions. You know what? I'll start. So, Kite, what's your favorite anime? Assuming you watch anime.
Oh shit. That's a tough one. I guess I will have to go with... You know, I already got a lot of stuff going on around me. So I like watching animes that are... I didn't mean that as a woo is me way, by the way. I'm just a busy guy.
Yeah. No, don't worry. I don't get a lot of time to watch anime either.
Yeah, but when I do watch, I like watching the lighter ones. So one anime that I've watched, partially because of the pandemic as well, but I watch it over and over again, is I only know it by its westernized title.
Oh yeah,
The Disastrous Life of Psyche K.
Oh, Psyche K is amazing.
I've watched it every single.
Wait,
I think I've watched it 5 times already.
I've watched it 2 times. Everything. I've watched it 2 times. I watched it once on my own, and then I watched it with a friend, or you watched it with a friend. What is it? I think it's Saiki K no Ksaijin something.
Yeah.
Fuck, what's the name? Let me get the Psychic Sono Sainan yeah. Psychic Sono Sainan. That's it. It's amazing. I love it. Psychic K is oof. Kite, are you gonna name the goldfish armpit? Armpit? No. We got that answer earlier. The goldfish will be named Zarastro Jr.
Exactly. But I guess we can make Armpit the last name, so.
Zara Armpit. That can be the name.
That's a nice ring to it. Oh my god. Oh no.
Some of my artist friends may do some stuff now. Fuck.
You as a goldfish with armpit hair, I can get behind that.
Oh no! Don't fuel more. Oh, don't fuel them. Don't enable them, please. But fine, you know, since you want to be like that, I'll come to your chat and enable yours as well. I'll enable your chat as well.
You know, the problem is if you say kite armpit, it's going to be the opposite reaction. They're going to go feral.
I know. Maybe if I do the same, maybe if I get some nice artwork with me armpit open, you know, get some what's it called? Fuck, what's it? Walkie Pie, I think. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that? Where it's like, you know, it's got armpit and opie. I think that's what it is. That's a thing, yeah. So I'll get a thing where I'm bare chested, and then like standing as if I just came out of the shower. Actually, I found an image on Pinterest the other day. Let me quickly send it to you. I'll get something like this one. I'll get something like this one. Let me find it. Saved opens this one. Come on, make it full screen. There we go. I'll get something like this. I'm DMing it to you.
Okay. Oh boy, what do we have here?
I'll get something like that. I blame Kite for me liking armpits now.
I have one thing to say to that.
What?
You're welcome.
No, you can't bonk me. I'm the one with the bonking stick.
Oh damn.
Yeah, see? I'll get something like that. You approve. I got the Kite seal of approval.
I'll do you a bigger favor. We'll both be in it. Like,
oh, we both coming out of an onsen? Hell yeah. Two sitting in an onsen.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing sus about that.
Nothing. Dude, what's wrong with going to the onsen with your homies? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'll get that. I'll get that commissioned. No balls. I've many artist friends and some who would definitely be down for thirsting about that. For a thirst trap like that.
I mean, I should know about thirst traps for sure.
I know. Okay, but I think there was another question. Tibbs asked, "Have you seen Baki?" I think you might be
Baki
bigger
the
than.
Grappler.
Yeah, Baki. You know
I've seen a
Baki.
few episodes when I was younger, but I've never watched the full series, nor have a grasp of the storyline. But I am aware of the character. I've seen it a number of times because it was always part of the, it was part of the rotation of shows that I would catch when I get home from school before.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
You got anime on TV? Lucky.
We used to, at least.
The only anime we got was either Dragon Ball or I'm thinking One Piece on SABC, which is the South African Broadcasting Channel, and that's on at like
it in your place.
no, I think it's the English dubs.
I see.
Dude, I've never heard an Afrikaans dub. Imagine that shit. I can't. I'm just imagining like, oh, mukate kuru no ka. I was like, oh, you're approaching me. Well, I have to approach you so that I can beat the shit out of you. That in Afrikaans would be, oh, kom jy na my? And it's like, ja, ek moet na jou toe kom sodat ek die kak uit jou kan bliksem.
I love it. I freaking love it.
That was a horrible translation, but yeah. Yumi, so he's a dragon, you said. What type of dragon? Dragon these nuts. Sorry, I had to.
Darn, beat me to it.
I had to get Zeno back from that Yo Mama joke she gave me earlier. We have a rivalry. Sorry for this real quick. Me and Zena, we have a rivalry. I come into her stream and I always get her with these nuts jokes and stuff, or Yo Mama jokes. So it's like, when she was playing Pokemon, I was like, hey, do you know my favorite Pokemon? And she was like, no, what is it? And I was like, Rhydon. She was like, Rhydon? And I was like, yeah, Rhydon's dick. Or another one that I heard recently. It's like, fuck. You need to help me out on this one. What's that country in northern? I think it's northwestern Africa. It starts with a K. It's like K something. They have good athletes, long distance athletes.
Okay.
It's Kenya. Kenya fit this dick.
Oh.
I did make the initial D one. Yes, I did make the initial D one. Initial D's nuts.
Oh my god.
I'm good. You can't catch me with these nuts jokes. I will suss them out. Okay, but okay, man. Sorry. Now that I've finished being a sussibaka, what type of dragon are you? I probably should have asked that earlier, shouldn't I? I'm a bad host.
No worries. If you guys are familiar with the dragons in Final Fantasy XIV, like the forms that Nidhogg or Hraesvelgr has, that type of dragon.
Ooh, Norse influence. I like it. Not the Afrikaans JoJo dub. I'm choked. Valentine, I think you're a bit behind on the stream. If you reach this point, just check down to see if the live icon has a gray dot next to it. If it has a gray dot, then just click it and you'll be live again. Yeah. But yeah. Do you know stuff about the Norse mythology?
Just a very minuscule bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not as much of a Vikings fan as I am, then, in that case. I fucking love Vikings in all senses, not just the Netflix series. I've been watching the Netflix series, but I mean, like, just anything Viking related, I'm like, fuck yeah.
I see. Well, you know what? When I start decorating my fishbowl, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, gonna get some skulls and some horn mugs in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe a statue of Thor.
Oh, gonna stand proudly in the center.
Yes. We gotta get that statue of Thor. Okay, wait. There were more questions. Let's see. Let's scroll up a bit. Yumi asked, why are you so cute? I think a correct question there to change that question is, why are you so handsome? And and I think the answer, I can answer that for you, Kite, is you just are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know how people say I got it from my mama?
Got it from Joe Mama.
I really did.
You got it from Joe Mama.
I actually did.
Yeah.
Literally Joe Mama.
Literally Joe Mama, yeah. Okay, there were not that many other recent questions. Okay, serious question. Kite, do you plan on having a half dragon form reveal? Or Shiro? Aren't you the manager? Aren't you supposed to know this shit? I'm sorry. I'm calling you out.
I mean, I technically do have a half dragon form already. If you see me play Final Fantasy 14, my aura, then that's technically my half dragon form already.
Ooh. Which is pretty
And
cool.
you know
I
how
like that one.
you know how lizards, they have you know, if any of you have kids listening in, you probably don't want them. Well, you know what? It's actually educational. Did you know that there are some reptiles that have, the male ones particularly, that have like 2 reproductive systems?
Yes.
So I'll leave it at that. You know, we dragons are quite reptilian as well. So oh, stop there.
On this episode of National Geographic.
Hey,
There's
Discovery Channel.
this one line from an Eminem song. Fuck, what's it called? I don't remember the song. Fuck me. Is it Fack? I don't think it's Fack. I don't think it's Fack from Eminem. I don't think it's that one.
Oh.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not Fack. Whatever. But there's this one song where I won't go further into it. Fuck it. It's just, if you know, there's this one. If you know, you know. There's this one song. From Eminem. Speaking of music, what music do you listen to, Kite?
In all honesty, I am one of the most random people when it comes to music. Like, one day you'd hear me listening to an anime soundtrack. Another day you'd hear me listening to classical. Another day you'd hear me listening to jazz. I'm all over the place when it comes to music, to be honest.
You listen to metal?
Sometimes I do, yeah. It is one of the rarer genres I listen to, but I do listen to it nonetheless.
What bands do you listen to when you do listen to metal?
I actually listen to so one thing I like to do when exploring music is I like to, because it's like hitting 2 birds with 1 stone for me, like discovering new artists on YouTube that also are no copyrights. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, so that, you know, if there's a particular song that I like, then that's when I not only save it to my own music playlist, but also for my stream.
I've got one song that I used to use as my stream intro song before I started using the Cyberpunk main theme. Or in this case for FNV I use Lazarus by the Zealots. I'll send both of those, Lazarus and this other song that I used to you after stream. It's pretty fucking cool. It's called Dark Dust Dispatcher. It's on SoundCloud, and there is a YouTube version of it too. Let me find it real quick. Maybe I can put it on. Maybe I can play it in the background now. Why not?
Hey,
Dark Dust Dispatcher. I'll play it in the background now, and I'll listen to it here in OBS so that you can hear it too. So let's quickly. I need to change my audio stuff then real quick. So Wavelink, you come over here. Let me pause my chill background music. Let me go into audio settings, change my browser so that it plays through music. Where is it? Browser, you play through music. Wavelink music, there we go. Yeah, nice. And now, if we play this, it should be playing on OBS as well. It did. Okay.
hey.
Cool. Now I need to turn that down a bit. I need to mute it on my side so that I can hear it on OBS so that you can hear it. Fuck me, this is so much effort. This one, monitor and output, close. There we go.
We thank you for your services.
Now you should be able to hear it.
Hey, there you go. Perfect.
There we go. This is royalty free. It's done by Antu Janhunen. I think that's a Finnish fucking name. Yeah. It's a banger song. This used to be my stream intro. But yeah. It needs to be a bit softer. Put it like that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So while that's playing, Tibbs asks, what's your favorite video game OST?
Yeah, super biased, but Final Fantasy 14.
I'm not surprised.
Shadowbringers. Aside from that, though, I guess, yeah, that doesn't count, I suppose, because that's the no-brainer. Other one would probably have to be. I will not say Final Fantasy 1. I will not say Final Fantasy 1. Oh, I'm a big fan of the Persona 5 soundtrack as well.
Persona 5. Ooh, Persona 5 has a banger. You'll never see me coming.
C-O-M-I-N-G.
C-O-I-M-G?
C-O-M-I-N-G.
Oh, you had to clarify.
Yeah.
You didn't need to clarify that. No, it's just gonna be taken out of context. If you clarify it, gets come on.
Listeners, you're welcome.
Kite, you have been. I hate this. I hate my life. Do you have a couple more questions? We'll end it off after this song is finished. It's about halfway. We've got about 2-3 more minutes. So if you guys have any more burning questions that you would like answered by Kite in his lovely sultry voice, then go ahead, ask them. Ask to your heart's content. And while you're asking, if you have enjoyed this episode so far, make sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe, ring that notification bell. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. I will be streaming this Sunday again as well with Susu. We'll be continuing Danganronpa 2. There we go. Just plugging myself. You plug yourself too, Kite. When do you stream?
I stream at least 4 times a week. Days do kind of vary. But yeah, usually I post out my schedule before the start of the week, except for this one, because very random days because of utility maintenance going on in our area. But yeah, I usually have a schedule 4 days a week minimum. 6 weeks,
that's
6
good.
days max.
6 days max. At least take 1 day off. That's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Alright, the song's still got a minute. If y'all have a question, you better ask it now. We're ending it. Fine, you know what? No, I'm okay. You mentioned horror games earlier. What kind of horror games do you prefer? Atmospheric horror or oh god, oh fuck, there's a spooky monster chasing me type of horror game?
As much as possible, I do like both at the same time, but I guess I do enjoy the spooky monster chasing me because I guess there's just more of an adrenaline rush to it. Like, I guess atmospheric horror would be games like, well, technically there's chasing in Phasmo, but it's more of like hiding that you have to do instead of running around, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I do prefer the chase more because just I feel like it gets my blood pumping.
I hate being chased. Well, I see what you mean. The blood pumping. Yeah, no, totally understandable. I hate it. I hate being chased. It's a fear.
Games like Outlast and Resident Evil 7. Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it. But you know, with that perfect ending because the song just finished. So with that, thanks everybody for coming by to this episode of FNV. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you drop a like down below. Make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell, follow or subscribe or whatever it is on the audio only platforms. Check out the description on the show notes for Kite's links. For my links, make sure you check out fnv.crd.co. You can also check out zaral2d.crd.co if you are interested in commissioning me for rigging. I've not plugged that here before. My commissions are still open for the time being, but my queue is filling up, so I might close them soon.
Ooh.
Yeah. I've got some interesting children coming. The next child that I have is a Wendigo. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, with all of that said, thanks everyone for coming by, and I will see all of you guys in the next episode. But until then, ciao for now.
Sun goes down, our spirits free, nothing left